Hello everyone, the Rail Sims here, and today I am going to analyze a roller coaster. This being Speed Monster Freed in Norway. Norway, if of course it's very cold, so obviously it's not a very strong state for roller coasters. There's 13 runs currently in operation right now, and the premier park is Freed. It once an independent park, now owned by Parques de Reunios. Oh, it's now Speed Monster, the coaster I'm analyzing today, was that in 2006, 1 year before Parques Reunios took over or the park. So yeah, they might have had more stuff the people before they actually took over Parques Reunios. So, but anyways, we're not gonna focus on that. Today we're focusing on it. To get a Speed Monster, first have to go through the entrance, obviously, and over the escalator that leads into the park. It's actually really cool, but because the escalator goes right under the ride's signature element, the Norwegian loop, which I'll get to later. So seeing it zoom past really gets it hyped up. It also looks nice with its blue track. Other than that, I guess it has like a racing theme or something, but probably not much else theming because you can't really theme a racing coaster a lot. You can't theme a coaster like theme racing. Like it seems like coasters theme racing have less good theming than some others. The trains are the classic intimate trains. I think they may have over shoulder, they may not. But regardless, they're still fine. The trains. If they had the lap bar trains only, that would be very nice to have. The Speed Monster is came out during the Infinite Accelerator craze when everyone wanted to get Accelerator. 14 were built. 14 Infinite Accelerators were built. Last one being Formula Rosa in 2010, which is the world's fastest roller coaster. Obviously, Speed Monster has the same ride system with hydraulic launch system, but is one of the smaller intimate accelerators. Obviously, not being very high off the ground and just sweeping past the terrain. Other than just that Norwegian loop that I aforementioned. And so seeing comes some other rides like Cannon Liseberg, which will be located to the new Lost Island theme park in Iowa this year, and some others as well. Oh, but that was an example. And the layout has actually changed. Back when it was announced, it's gonna have like two corkscrews in a row beforehand, but it isn't in that case anymore. It's just an S hill. It'll on one corkscrew. So we'll get into the layout. I'm pretty sure it basically has two trains, but it probably only runs one because Parques de Reunios. It's kind of crampy of operations. So capacity could be an issue. Once you roll out of the station, once dispatched, and stop on the launch track. I don't know if there's a countdown, but there probably is. And then you launch. It's probably pretty powerful, just like every other intimate accelerator coaster out there. But it reaches a top speed of 55 miles per hour in around 2 seconds. So yeah, again, good launch. Then you step up into the ride's signature element, the Norwegian loop. If you couldn't tell, this thing actually originated on Speed Monster, the first Norwegian loop ever. It's used on some other coasters like Helix at Liseberg, which is actually that far, and Summer Coaster. I don't know, I'll have to go look up the other coaster. It's essentially a Norwegian loop isn't like a normal loop, obviously. It's basically a dive loop followed straight by Illman, so it's technically a little bit like different. It's wider than it. So you probably get a good head chopper of the escalator that I aforementioned. And also the visual is very good. And then after I go into Ailman, which is the second part of the inversion, which also so it's a double inverting element. Unlike the finish loop, which Orte Junk or Powerland, is also a monster at Adventureland, which also is a park, it's Reunion's Park. Whereas that is basically does invert on the first thing and sticks with a lot of hang time on the second part of the inversion. Regardless, it's still a very cool element, the Norwegian loop, and honestly, more coasters should use it. After that, it's basically just some turns. After you go through that, it's mainly turns. And also some hills that might offer some airtime. Yeah, this is kind of like the issue with Speed Monster, considering the fact that it is, it mainly just sticks like mainly just does turns instead of rapid fire elements. Like some airtime hills would have been nice, other than maybe the S hill, and that little step up, and but it stays low to the ground. It keeps the good pacing going, and it also exaggerates the speed. All the trees around it. The corkscrew though is pretty snappy. It doesn't look like it'll offer a hang time, but I do like snappy inversions on roller coasters. Kind of like some other roller coasters that are nearby me. Yeah, and after that, you mainly just head into the brake run. So overall, Speed Monster is not a very long ride. I think it's probably like 2,000 feet track or something like that. And most of that is spent like doing those high speed turns, which also do probably offer some lateral forces on you. But it does look to be a decently intense ride. It is without question the best roller coaster all in Norway. And Speed Monster really isn't all that noble. It kind of got buried under some other 2006 coasters, which I can't really think about right now. So yeah. So it kind of opened under the radar, Speed Monster. So not much you'll get right, also considering the fact it's in Norway, which is pretty out of the way for most people. And in fact, the Tucson Free probably closes because cold weather. It also cannot operate in rain, so if there's ever like a gloomy forecast, if you ever go to this park, be sure to hit this ride up first. So it's also notable for being the YouTuber Roller Coaster David's 900th roller coaster. By the way, go check out Roller Coaster David. He makes some really good content on his channel. So that was my analysis of Speed Monster, the best roller coaster all of Norway. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.